Alright guys, we are back with part 2. My phone's been crazy. I've tried to move things around in storage, delete, all that good stuff to really give it to y'all here. So let's try it again. So the first three, if you're looking for the first three, have already been revealed on part 1. Some of you from part 1 might be here because we're going to do the collective energy too at the end here, so stay tuned for that. You're welcome to timestamp it below. I have a newborn, but one day, eventually, when I have time, I'll go through and timestamp all these videos. If you'd like to get a jump on it now, that would be wonderful. I appreciate you. So let's get into it. For those who chose number 4 here, we have the rose quartz wand. This is for healing and love. We have the Art of Love Tarot right here. 6 of Stars, success. This looks good, right? Like when Ron Weasley's like, I look good. Only it's real. It's not the Mirror of Erised. Okay, so this is letting yourself be the comeback kid is what you need to do to heal. In order to love yourself, to know that you are loved, you need to let yourself get your shine on. Like really look good, post it up on Facebook, get out the car when you go to somewhere. Don't just hide in the car, don't just hide in the house. You need to know that you feel good about yourself, that you exude this life force of energy, that you are successful and that you can show it. And the reason this will help in your love life too is because it's going to get rid of some insecurities that you have, some fears of like, I'm going to be attacked and it's going to be taken away from me if people know that I'm doing well, or people are going to shame me and not believe in me, and then I'm going to lose what I have and I'm going to go back to how it was. So those kind of thoughts need to be proven wrong at this time, and to see the accolades and the support and the cheering that you have from others, you're going to be surprised. There's going to be people that you really admire, people that you are like, really admire their relationship or their style or their look, and you're going to get that follow back, or you're going to get that support and them telling how you actually helped them through their rough spots in their relationship or things of that nature. Yes, so this is really being in high demand in the love field when you're allowing yourself to open up and to be seen. There could be healing that others really need that they will get from you as well once you are putting yourself out there like that. All right. So for our chocolate card, the message, chocolate lovers message cards, we have freckles. Freckles, oh, so cute. You might be dating someone with freckles, or you might have freckles. Friendship. It's so cute. Okay. So friendship. Okay, some of y'all are gonna be like, I'm done with this reading. Why did I get friendship? Unless you have like Aquarius in your chart. Friend zoned, chill out, chill out, chill out. We have success here, and we have success with friendship as well, which is good. I feel, for some of you, you're finally going to date someone your friends like, which is going to be like this revolutionary thing that's never occurred before. Some of you are getting ready to start dating a friend, or you got some feelings for a friend, and it's looking like, it's if you like ran into someone back from childhood or high school or whatever, suddenly things are feeling a little different, and now you're looking up love readings for them and trying to see, you might still be trying to play it off to yourself like, no, that's just a friend, and yet you still include them as a potential when you do your readings, and when you cross watch. So let's read what it says here, because I like these little backs of them. This is a card of friendship. Deep soul connections await. An old friendship may take on a new meaning. A long-standing relationship may rise to an elevated level of trust and a deeper bond. A card that suggests partnership, be it on a romantic, business, or friendship level. Remain open to new opportunities emerging from friendships, new and old. Keep your eyes and heart open as you take on new partnerships. Remain vigilant and total trust that all will be well. I am always open to new opportunities coming my way. I develop strong partnerships with those that are close to me, and I trust in the process of where they will lead me. So that's just cute. That's like a little party. I almost feel like some of you are going to be in this relationship where it's like you get to catch up on things that you missed out on. Like you didn't have your little breakfast club, Molly Ringwald kind of high school life or whatever, your happy endings, your proms and stuff. And then you're dating this person that it feels like you get those moments. It feels like you have these special markers and this best friend and these celebrations, and that you finally grow and kind of catch up emotionally, and your heart kind of catch up love wise to where you'd want to be and kind of experience, but kind of transition out of the adolescence and love kind of energy. And then we have the Three of Cups. So this is very much about friendship. So yeah, don't sideline your friends to get a relationship or to focus on it. This is a time to actually go out with your friends, and they make you look good. All right. So yes, there's no need to go solo at this time. Hang out with your friends, let them show you off, let them set you up with somebody. Do not be with anybody who is like making you put your friends aside or who doesn't like them around or whatever. That's not the person for you. Who is aligned to your best healing love path is those who are supporting your friends and connecting with them or encouraging you to have really good healthy friends. All right. All right, so that's those of you who chose rose quartz. And now, I got like a little bit of a cold. I'm sorry, I'm like breathing all weird. We have this one that wanted this is Kyanite and ruby with little bits of like citrine in there. And then it's out of focus. This is my labradorite heart. It has like flashes in there. All right, so for those of you who chose this one, which is number 5, your Art of Love Tarot is the Three of Angels, clarification in this one. So some of you are hanging on, this is the Three of Swords, and some of you are hanging on to heartbreak because you're like, I just gotta know, I just gotta know, I just gotta know. Like, it's my right to know. I have to, that was in my partnership when that happened. I need to know what was going on. I need to know what happened. For somebody, I'm getting a feeling that a love that you had passed on, and you're feeling like unless you know absolutely that they're completely 100% okay, that they agree on every single thing that you're doing with your life, just to an utmost degree, that you're not moving on and just living and being free and loving. So this is where you have to allow yourself to, your clarification might just be seeing life without a foggy brain of guilt or pain or just burden of the past and sorrow. That could be what your clarification is just seeing that life still moves on. Life is still present. Life is, here and alive and thriving, and that you don't have to stay in a place. You can honor the past and you can honor that part of you that was broken, but in order to mend, you have to be able to see clearly and move forward and not be obsessed with the past. So I do feel like this is encouraging quite a lot of you to stop obsessing with the past, stop trying to get the truth from the ex, and just let whatever that deepest truth be, whatever that is. Some of you who it actually is important for some reason, maybe if there's, legalities or an actual reason why there needs to be clarification on what happened for safety reasons or something of that nature, I feel like you will be getting the clarity on that. Your card is milk chocolate, child at heart. Yes, and that's what I was feeling. Some of you, if it's concerning, like you need to know what happened, to know if a child will be safe in a situation with an ex or things like that, I feel like you will get that clarification. Milk chocolate. Embrace the big kid in your heart, awaken the inner child, and go with the flow, and others will warm to your easygoing nature. Nostalgia and memories will be at the forefront of your thoughts, and you may find yourself becoming easily bored with your present life. It is important to say whatever is on your mind with the innocence and honesty of a child. Stay grounded. To go with the flow, I go with the flow, allowing in what I want, and letting go of that which no longer serves me. Speaking my mind always serves me well. All right. And then your Healing Light Tarot card here is Ten of Pentacles reversed. So some of you, it definitely is some family concerns, or you're really needing to know what happened in the family dynamic. At this point, if it comes down to two people, I would say trust the child. If there was something that happened, or something that, whether it was with money, whether it was with physical safety, something of that nature, I believe that the child needs to be trusted at this time. Also go with your gut instinct on things, your true gut instinct, not your worry, not your I don't want it to be this, that pure gut instinct that's there. So there will be some clarity coming out of that situation if it's pertinent to, like I said, safety. Some of you, this severance is with the family, and that is what is causing your love relationships to be so far off, because there's healing that needs to be done from your basic, like, utter guttural roots, from your ancestral DNA. There might be, in contrast to over here, where this person saw, very good, loving examples coming up, you might never have seen them. There might be a whole chain of history of negative relationships, even if they appeared like well on the outside, that had very subtly psychologically or emotionally damaging themes to them. So it's like what should have, the milk chocolate, what should have been a good childhood, what should have been looking that way, and in some ways was. I don't know what's going on with that. Sorry. Having its issues as well and its pains. So letting go and healing from something that happened when you were a child or through family dynamics is very important. I don't see those dynamics necessarily changing. There's not oh, everything changes, we're transformed, it's fine. It's you learning to go back and heal that child that was and move forward and realize you don't have to be in a perpetual state of that pain anymore, but your heart can move on to other things. And other love. All right. Yes, definitely getting love elsewhere. All right. And lastly, we have number 6, which is the beautiful shell. We see the heart of the seashell exposed, nestling other little seashells there. So very nurturing kind of energy. Got to get this done before my phone dies. The Art of Love card is the Ten of Stars hoarding, which is so funny because look at this. It's a Ten of Wands. It's literally hoarding. What? Oh my goodness. Stop it, Tarot. All right. I feel like I want to reveal all your cards first for you guys. Toffee scented chocolate change. That gooey toffee, which is interesting again because we have the gooey little heart center there. And then your Healing Light Tarot card is the Moon, emotional, coming from the ocean, right? What? All right. So here's what I'm seeing for you guys. Definitely a family vibe too. Some of you guys are thinking about wanting to have children and you're wondering how it's going to affect your love life, how it's going to affect your relationship, or you have some of you have kids, but it would be like pretty new, I feel like, where it's like you're newly pregnant or you have a toddler or a baby or younger, or even maybe a child that has some special needs and or learning things that need a lot of patience and understanding and consideration. And so you're really worried about, will this person be sensitive enough, will, like, there's a protective very protective vibe that you have, and it's kind of equivalent to hoarding away your loved ones, hoarding away your love because of not wanting to be damaged and because of being so soft when it comes to how you are internally, and also because that once a relationship comes, you'll change, like you'll dramatically change, you'll refocus your life, and that is gonna while you do need to express energy elsewhere and not have it solely focused like on your children or on whatever it is that it's so focused on, or even on a partner. You also don't want to redirect too much and, overly focus on something else and obsess. There is a big caution I'm getting here for those of you who tend to start putting your kids on the back burner when you start getting into relationships. I think that you do this. You get carried away and then it's, the partner becomes the focus. That might be difficult for you, especially, if there's a woman who's prominent or, however's happening. So I feel like some of you, maybe you don't have exact custody of your children. You need to get back to having that connection. Yes, there's been change. Yes, maybe there's issues with the mother or, with something with the parent and someone withholding them, but you have to continue to show love. And that might be where some of you are stopping up. Maybe you don't have access to your family or access to a woman or children that you really love and care about, or you were just kind of raised that way, feeling a little blocked, at the same time seeing a lot of emotions. So it's like you are used to either being or seeing people who are highly emotional, but they don't give and share emotions with you. It's all for them, for their dramatic, expression of it. So you can have a fear of opening up and then being treated that way and then being filled with somebody's baggage. So let's see here what the Toffee card says. This is the perfect time for travel of any kind, be it an inner journey to a deeper level of understanding of yourself or a physical trip. Even a day off work, a short break from normality, or a simple change of scenery can do the world of good. Things are improving, opportunity is awakening. Think about where you want to be, ponder where you are right now, pay attention to your dreams. They will show you the things you have missed during waking hours. I am open to change, travel, and new adventures. I rest in my dreams and the guidance I receive. Some of you are going to have the chance to travel by Sagittarius season, which is going to be November and December. Some of you within the next month cycle actually are going to have that, or by the Sagittarian full moon. So I do feel like you need a refreshing, and you need to feel like you can leave home and then come back, and that both are valid, that you can have closeness with others and but also have your free time. And that is a way to heal right now. Okay? So give yourself a break, release the hold on things, but don't just eject it from your life and then focus on something else and not give nurturing to it. Find the balance, kind of like Temperance, which is a Sagittarian card. All right, I'm rushing because I don't want it to cut off before I do the group collective reading. So for the collective, everybody's energy, we have the Nine of Wands. So dealing with PTSD. So good on you for clicking on the video. Good on you for wanting to heal. And even if you have very beautiful relationships, just wanting to continue further, perfect yourself and strengthen yourself to love as much as you can. You're doing wonderful. You really are, in trying to open up. And even if for you, you're like, no, man, it can be really toxic. Like, this is your first step, and it's an amazing step, and you should very much, feel like glorious about it and celebrate yourself, but continue forward. All right, now that you saw your strengths, you might have a little soreness afterwards where you're like, oh shoot, that kind of stung, but it's all for the good, just like training your body for health. We have fudge moving forward. Yummy, yummy, yum. I actually made brownies while I was waiting for the other video to upload. I'm gonna go eat some after this because yes, it's making me hungry. Chocolate fudge. It is time to leave something behind you that no longer serves you. Change may lead to sadness, but separation can lead to happiness. The promise of change holds your best interests at heart. Know and trust that new and good times are ahead. Good things are waiting for you. Oh, you know what? Sorry. Excuse me. I'm going to plug this in because I totally forgot I was prepared. This is Pisces life. You're prepared and you forget that you're prepared because you're not used to it. Know and trust that new and good times are ahead. Good things are waiting for you. Trust your gut feelings at this time. As you prepare to leave a relationship that isn't working, a job that no longer feeds your soul, or a living arrangement that no longer provides, trust that something better is coming your way. I move forward with no regrets. I leave my past behind and walk into a brighter future. And like, how perfect is that with this card here? Right? And the beautiful overall energy here from the Art of Love Tarot is the Ten of Hearts, which is the Ten of Cups. Look at that peace and that rest. Look how good you sleep after doing all that work, eating up that fudge. How beautiful that is. And I love this yellow because that's her solar plexus being healed. And there's orange, the sacral chakra, which is, sacral chakra can be where we hold sexual trauma and our desires and feeling desirable. Solar plexus is our self-esteem. Do we feel that we are powerful? Do others overpower us? And then we have all the green, which is the heart chakra. So I love those swirling around her, kissed on her cheek, on her third eye, and then here tying into her third eye, into her dreams, and just feeling very beautiful and aligning with her spiritual self. So just the culmination, not the end, but the culmination point of all your hard work. So everyone who's watching this, it's for a reason. Definitely, you are on a very beautiful path. You will get through as long as you keep just training yourself. And so remember that you're just training. You're training for love. You're growing for love. You're learning for love, and you're gonna get there. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Please let me know how you connect with this reading. Subscribe, and maybe tag someone in too if you feel that this could be useful on their journey of love. All right. Talk to you soon.